Good morning, people. Today is Friday, or as Darren Hardy says, Friday, April 12th, 2024. Here we are. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Here we are in wonderful southwestern Nevada. How lucky we are to be here. And our goal is to help you get from where you are. No, our goal is to make your journey through life better, so you are best prepared for what comes next, which we talk more about on the weekends in G School. But today is Friday, everyone. So we're going to help you with your journey through life. And we do that in a couple ways. Ultimately, we do it through the worksheet down below, which contains the experts talking about how to improve in 4 areas: physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Think of a 4-legged table. Those are the areas that we focus on, helping you get from where you are to someplace better. Good morning, Mitch. Link to the class. Link to the class. You mean the worksheet? You saying link to the worksheet? Worksheet's not done yet, if that's what you mean. Okay, got it. So if you go in the description down below, there's a link to the thrivingwarrior.me website. If you go to the blog in there, the worksheet will be posted, or it might be in the description. It might say blog, it might say blog post. So that's where we have all of them going all the way back. That is our curriculum. Okay, so let's get back on track. So we help you get better through your journey in 4 areas: physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Good morning, what a baby. And spiritually. So we have a worksheet that is experts in those 4 areas. The other thing, though, is helping you build solid, positive habits, better habits, replacing habits with better habits. That's it. And it goes into creating new, better habits. All righty then. So let's get started. What is today's meme? Today's meme is, what if you used time wisely? Fast forward, segue. The Darren Hardy really breaks this down with talking about something from Schwarzenegger, who really broke this down. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Boy, that is really good coffee today. I think I might bring a thermos full of it, but it's not a striped thermos. It's not a red and white striped thermos. Alrighty. Okay. Today's theme: vision, goal, work, learn, you join tribe, etc. I received an email from Wadabevi today, and I don't know, did you want me to post Wadabevi a link to that? Because I have a link to that to post. Okay, so we understand that the Supreme Commander of the universe has arrived. Okay, so moving back to the worksheet. From the top, what if you used time wisely? So in today's Darren Hardy little mentoring video, there is a paraphrasing of a talk that Arnold Schwarzenegger gave to explain why he got so successful. One of the things I liked most about it was this concept of using your time wisely. So you figure there's 156 hours in a day. Yeah. No, 150, what is it? Boy, my math is really bad. 140 plus 28, 168, 168 hours in a week. And if you take out 8 times 7 is 56. Can't seem to do this in my head anymore. Have a pen that can't figure out how to work it. Here we go. Okay, 150, 168 plus or minus 56. That leaves 112 hours. 112 hours minus 40 hours work. That leaves 72 hours a week minus well, I think you get the point. So let's say it's 2 hours a day preparing, so minus 16. Okay, so here's just some simple math. 168 hours a week, that's 24 times 7. 20 times 7 is 140, plus 4 times 7 is 28, that's 168. Minus 8 hours a day times 7 days a week, minus 56 hours for sleep, leaves you 112 hours, minus 40 hours a week for a job, that leaves 72 hours, minus 16, I should say minus 14, minus 14 hours, minus 14 hours, that's an hour before you go to bed, an hour in the morning. So minus 14 hours is 58 hours. You still have 58 hours to pursue your vision. That's if you're working 40 hours a week. Okay, and you're sleeping for 8 hours, and you have an hour before you go to sleep and an hour in the morning. You still have 58 hours to do something. Arnold Schwarzenegger broke it down that he had a job for 8 hours a day. He slept, did that stuff 8 hours a day. That leaves another 8 hours a day. And in that 8 hours, he worked out 5 hours a day. He went to school and he went to acting class. So he spent 8 hours a day sleeping, etc. It wasn't all sleep, getting ready, going to bed, doing this, eating. He did that in 8 hours. So he might have slept 6 hours a day. So he had 2 hours a day to do all of the stuff around it. Then he had 8 hours a day of work. So he had a 40-hour-a-week job to pay his bills. And that left him 8 hours a day to go to the gym, pursue acting class, and go to business, go to college to learn business. Wow. So the question is, what are you doing? What I would suggest doing is creating a calendar. Create a calendar. Hey, Jeannie Newberry. Hello, Jeannie. Hopefully, maybe one day we'll get Charlene back on here, who I spoke to a couple times yesterday. Good morning, Jeannie. Good to see you. So put together a calendar, and you can do the way I do it, which is the 156 hours a week, or you can do it on the Arnold Schwarzenegger way, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. And, on the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing, if he worked 8 hours a day, he only needed to do that 5 days a week, right? So that left him an extra 8 hours a day on Saturday and Sunday. So I think the Schwarzenegger thing is, this is a 5 day a week, 8 hour, a 5 day a week program. And then the weekends, maybe you relax or whatever. I don't know. But Darren Hardy then takes it to the next level, which is, let me get to the worksheet, which is all of the steps that you need to do to be successful. You have to have a vision. Where do you want to go? And the more outrageous the vision, the better it is. If people say to you, no, that's crazy, it's probably not. Then you have to take that vision, you got to turn it into a goal, break it down into steps. Then you have to work. So Arnold Schwarzenegger thing was, once he had his vision, he had his goal, then he would outwork everybody. He would outwork everybody. And then you learn more, because you don't know, but you learn. And then you surround yourself with people who are like you, but you're outworking them, but it would be in a different thing. So when Arnold, so that's join tribe. So for example, if he's at work, he's a bricklayer, he would work harder as a bricklayer than everyone else, but he'd be hanging out with bricklayers, learning how to be a better bricklayer. Then he'd go to acting classes and he would do the same thing. He would join the acting class tribe and he'd hang out with people who were serious about being actors. And he'd work. And he'd be in that group and everybody would pull each other forward. And then when he was at school, going to Santa Monica City College, he would associate with a group of guys that wanted to learn the stuff, not the guys who were there because they needed to be and doing minimal. He would find the people who really were interested, join their tribe, learn from them, work. And then when he got to the gym, he didn't hang out with the guys who liked to talk to the women at the gym. He was busy working and working out with guys who were trying to push themselves to be the best. So in every tribe he entered, he looked for the people who were serious about it because he was serious. So that's it. There's a link in the thing to next continuumteachers.com about what is Continuum. So Sophie sent a thing in today about a, what was it called? Women's Continuum Circle, Friday mornings, 9:30 to 11, starting Friday, April 12th. This is clearly back in Virginia, but something for our women to look at doing, and maybe they can, Waterbaby can help them more on that. Let's see, how are we doing for time? 13 minutes in, we've got to start wrapping this up. Do one more day. Let's see. I hope so too. Matt says 152 days sober. Great. Mitch is saying do one more day. Good, Matt. My hunch is you've now gotten to the point where you don't want to break the record, the string. So that's really good. Yeah, you get to that point, you don't want to lose it. Okay, so today's schedule, it's Friday, everyone. So Mitch, it's important for you to reach out to Natasha to confirm that she's going to pick you guys up and take you to IOP. You will be ready at 9. But let's just confirm that confirm the time. It should be, she should pick you up at about 8:50, 8:55. Let's confirm that. But you guys know what time the thing starts. So I'm not really clear if it's 9 o'clock, it's IOP, 9-ish, 9:15, 9:30. I like to have the trains run on time. So our thing starts at 8 and it should go to 8:50. You've started seeing that as people get interested in put down their defense shields. I don't want to learn. Yeah, I know. I already know everything. I don't want to look like I don't know anything. I know everything. When they start putting that down, becoming students, the classes tend to want to go longer. Okay, but my thing is 8 to 8:50. So what I'd like you to do today, like you did yesterday, is try to get the TV going. Also, get some people to bring our coffee machine from the other room back into our room and have assigned somebody the job, maybe Rebecca, the job of making the coffee, and it should be 1 scoop. 3 bottles, 1 scoop. 3 bottles, 1 scoop. Okay, 3 bottles of water, 1 scoop. All right, what else? What else can we talk about? I don't know. That's 15 minutes in. I think that's probably enough. We got a lot to do. I need to get on the peloton. I think given the Darren Hardy thing today, this vision thing, that and the Arnold Schwarzenegger message that went along with it, I think we have to do a good job of getting the people in the houses to be moving in the same direction. So Mitch, in yours, you've got Isaiah, who's going along. Frankie, we can kind of just encourage him to go along at a little bit of a slower pace. He doesn't really have any meaning or purpose right now. He's just in survival mode, just going one day at a time, going to day, every day is the same, going with the flow, trying to minimize disruptions and things. But I think we want to get him to the stage like Isaiah, where he has a goal. Isaiah has a goal, he has a vision. That's why he's watching his weight, he's exercising, he's getting sharper, he's getting into it. And now we need to get him a haircut, which we can do over the weekend. I'm happy to do that. And then move forward. What else? After thing, have everybody. Okay, so let's just see if Natasha will bring people back to honeysuckle. No, not to honeysuckle. To STAR, to ABB. So people can have lunch and then get ready for 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock class. See if Tony wants to do Bible study. If not, we will figure out another way to do it. Alrighty, okay, let's go out and make something happen. Good to see you, Jeannie. How's everybody doing? How's Carl, etc.? Anybody else video freezing? Okay, well, I'm going to end it. Talk to everyone later. Talk to you later. Wada baby. Burp.